Hey, and how are we doing? We have a general election coming up. It's been a long time coming, isn't it? Well, I'm back, hopefully for good. My hearing, as far as we know, is shagged, certainly in one ear, which is my right. My left eardrum was perforated. I haven't got a clue how it happened. It is getting better, and I just couldn't hear well enough to edit videos for this channel, so I had to go away and get better, basically. So, as I say, the general election as called by our unelected Prime Minister. What are the motives behind it, and will Big Jezza win and finally get the chance to sort this nation out? Already, some of you won't agree with me on that. Well, that's a big ask, to be fair, but although I have not been able to hear, I have kept my ears open, so to speak, and my helpers behind this channel have slightly kept me informed, so bear with me while I get back up to scratch. But remember the backlash that the Conservatives faced over the increase on NIC payments? They backtracked, didn't they? Even David Cameron said it was a bad idea. Now, Cameron's mandate said that he wasn't going nowhere near these payments. May needs to be able to change the mandate. What's the best way to do that? Having an election on a new mandate. And while she says that it's over Brexit, it has, in my view, nothing to do, certainly not in the major, with securing her Conservative vision for Brexit. She is attacking ESA payments, she's attacking pensions now. She's already making a mockery of the NHS system, as we are well aware. Now, I have said many times on this channel that Conservatives are tightening the financial strangle on the public, increasing council tax and yet continuing to lower corporate tax, allowing tax loopholes, not investigating them, and letting the wealthy get away with major tax payments. Ever heard of the illusory truth effect? Well, it's something that refers to psychology. It's the idea that if you repeat a lie often enough, the person will eventually believe it. A new study has revealed that the illusory truth effect is much stronger than we imagined, because it turns out that even if a person has prior knowledge disproving a lie they're being told, they'll still believe it if the lie is repeated enough. Now, I'm going to show you a video now, not mine, someone else has edited this. See if you can see evidence of the illusory truth effect. It has been pointed out, but just see if you agree.
Strong and stable, strong and stable, strong and stable, strong and stable government, strong and stable, strong and stable, strong and stable, strong and stable coalition of chaos, coalition of chaos, coalition of chaos, coalition of chaos.
She won't debate with Jeremy Corbyn because, as I have said in the past, Theresa May, I think, really deep down inside doesn't agree with what her speechwriters are saying. Let's be honest, she doesn't really run the country. I mean, really run it. This is a party that is being investigated for fraud. There are a multitude of MPs that are being investigated for fraud. A list is going to come up in a second, and they are running still again. Now, if you're being investigated for, let's say, benefit fraud, your benefits are suspended during the investigation. Clearly, these MPs have not been suspended. Now, I would hazard a guess neither has their pay or expenses claims. But obviously, if you know otherwise, let me know in the comments below. How is this party, for one, still in government, and two, think they can win and have voters that are echoing that fact? This is Venezuela. The people are on a march. Why? A corrupt government.
Lanzan bombas y los lanzan perdigones. Nos están tumbando nuestros derechos, ¿vale? No puede ser así, que nosotros queremos marchar porque nosotros estamos pasando hambre, mientras que ellos están allá vivos, así, relajados, mientras que nosotros estamos aquí.
Julio harina y a mí pure 8 horas haciendo una cola por una harina pan, no hay medicina, nos están matando. Los familiares acá ratico se nos piran por la maldita situación.
Poverty and violent crime have risen, although the latter doesn't do any favours for the way this protest is going, I must admit. But it sounds familiar though, doesn't it? The great Dennis Skinner has nailed it on the head with regards to the election fraud.
Skinner!
Will the Prime Minister give a guarantee that no Tory MP who is under investigation by the police and the legal authorities over election expenses in the last general election be a candidate in this election? Because if she won't accept that, this is the most squalid election campaign that has happened in my lifetime.
I stand by all the Conservative MPs who are in this House and who will be out there standing again, campaigning for a Conservative government that will give a brighter and better future for this country.
Now obviously she hasn't, as the prior list states, all the MPs that are under investigation are still standing. This is our chance now, our chance to get rid of a party that is sending this country down the Swanee. And it is a party that is making this country a tax haven for corporate elites and corporate businesses. The coalition between Sturgeon and Corbyn, will he promise Sturgeon a second referendum in return for a partnership in getting the Tories out? Now me, I don't think so, but I heard an example the weekend. This could be a reason why people will vote for the Tories for fear of Corbyn offering a second one and possibly taking us back in. The voters wanted out, by the way, in that example. But in my view, you must look at the bigger picture. I'll hold my hands up. I voted for Brexit. I won't lie. And it wasn't over immigration, it was over several things. I spent a few weeks researching every day over both possibilities of Brexit. And no, I didn't, and still don't believe the £350 million myth. If Corbyn did take us back in, yes, that would be bad, and he would have to answer for that. But look at the positives. The NHS, the renationalisation. I could go on. Is that a contradiction about holding MPs that lie accountable? Possibly. But we must get the Tories out. The Tories must go. So is the coalition a good idea? Maybe. Still, even after all this time, people are saying he is not a good leader. Now, I'm not going to keep repeating myself. Go back and watch other episodes and I'll explain why he is. We must get Labour in. We must get the lying Tories out. May, as I said again, was selected, not elected by us, the people. Government is our voice because there are so many of us we couldn't bloody agree on what could and should be done. Do not, under any circumstance, take on board literally what the media will tell you from now up until the election. Don't do it. Research for yourself, read, and then read again. Connect the dots and form your own conclusions. Remember, the illusory truth effect, it is proven through studies. Advertisers use it all the time for marketing. Mainstream media use it all the time. But you only see it if you know about it. Now, I've been reading about psychology almost every day for the last 3 years at least. Don't fall for it. As I always say, and as Romania has proven, and now Venezuela, together we can have a better society and a better political system. What do you think of the election decision? Who will you be voting for? Be honest, this is why this channel is here, for you to have a voice. Once again, the thing I started a few weeks ago, the best comments will be placed on Twitter on Sunday, so get involved. If you are on Instagram, find me and follow me, and I will be adding Instagram stories, hopefully daily. I'm back, I'm on it, and I'm looking to increase the episodes over the next few weeks until the election. We'll see how we go. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you again in the week. Bye bye for now.